She's wide awake. She's chewing on her little treat. Let me get her a little place over here for her treat. There you go. There you go. You got your own little space. So I was sitting here, and the first thing I saw was Justin live, and I thought, man, Justin's up awfully late, you know? So I went in there, and then they were talking about this whole elevated truth. I'm going to call him E.T. because everybody around there is freaking from Mars. But, you know, E.T.'s there, and you know, it's like, it's finally okay to question them, because now E.T. says it's okay to question them. Couldn't do it before. We were all these horrible people, blah, 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 blah. But I kept listening to it. And then, of course, CP gets up on there. Remember, the person that says, oh, I just live a private life and, you know, don't want anybody, but yet keeps putting themselves right in the public's eye each and every chance they get, which tells me something. I kept saying, something's going on here, because, you know, we got the distractions coming from that unscrupulous PI that's throwing out bunk information. We've got Mommy Dearest coming out, you know, now throwing all this stuff. And still, even after him being on that show yet again, never corroborated one tidbit of information about this whole nonsense with Katie and Seth. You guys notice that? Every opportunity they're there live, nobody bothers asking him about the elephant in the room that keeps getting passed around even by his family. I just found that a little odd. So far, out of all the interviews, even the most recent one earlier this evening, not one time has the allegation from them about Seth been stated. As a matter of fact, what I find odd is that it was about the truck. If you really listen, I mean, it ended up turning around to being about, oh my gosh, quit bashing, just stop bashing, stop bashing, stop bashing.
Please, I'm respectfully asking the whole true crime community, for God's sake, stop.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
And I have a question. Nobody needs to answer this question. But think about this in your own head and in your own hearts, for Christ's sakes. Okay? What happens if it was you?
I ask myself that all the time. I do.
How would you feel as a parent? You sit back and you see all this crap take place, but you don't live it.
And why is everybody focused on what goes on in our home? Because you got a missing kid. That would be my first statement out of my mouth, but nobody wants to say it. But if I...
What the hell is wrong with you, lady? I know you have no compassion and no ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So let's imagine this. Your beloved dog goes missing and you are accused all over social media of murdering your dog. Your personal life is dissected, you are stalked, threatened and picked apart night after night in front of thousands of viewers. There is nothing you can do. Nothing you say or do will make a difference or make it stop. So on top of the grief of losing your beloved dog, you also have to cope with overwhelming hate and intrusion into every aspect of your personal life. Now multiply this 100-fold, because we are talking about a child and not a dog. You are despicable, and while I wish no harm on you or yours, I do hope that you will experience the bite of karma for everything you have said and done, not just to the mother and stepfather of a missing child, but to every family that has had the misfortune of your intrusion.